Live from beautiful Oriole Park, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Baltimore, number 63. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Just underway from Baltimore. And it is 2-1. Fastball is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Lucas, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. That one lifted to left. Taylor coming on. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Back here in Baltimore, our starter in this one, Louis Varland. What should we keep an eye on here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Leading off, Taylor Ward.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
That's a ball. Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. And 1 gone.
Batting third, designated hitter.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The 0-2 stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just
That's off the plate.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That one fouled off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Second inning here, no score. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. That one fouled off, 2-2. Okamoto on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
No.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel off.
Makes the catch for the second out. To first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tyler Heineman in the box now. Takes strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out there to center. And that's the third out. Two left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. Going on.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
2 down, nobody on.
Whoa. Whoa.
That one at the knees for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. We'll move to the third with no score. back here in Baltimore. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Next is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. Walked his first time.
Nope, that's away.
Top of the third, no score. That's hard hit on the line. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In the air, right field, Jackson in position. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Now pitching for
Bottom
Toronto,
half of the third, and they bring in a new
68,
pitcher, Mason Fluharty. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fluharty measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and now 3-1. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward digs in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Yes.
Jackson over at first with 1 away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Flew hard. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. Bouncer to second. Holiday fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, 3rd baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that skips in the dirt.
Nope, ball 2.
Pitch misses there. Full count now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Two down, nobody on.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One pitch and one out.
Next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Samuel.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. On the corner at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 goes down looking. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
On the ground, Mayo. Long throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Strike 2.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Toss to Alonso.
Yep, he's out.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Tyler Heineman will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Up.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Heineman takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit. A single his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. That one inside. Look out. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Springer settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5, and we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. George Springer now at the plate.
Left fielder George Springer.
There's a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Aiken getting cranked up as well. 0-1 down. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now.
Whoa.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Out to short. Henderson handles, throws
Got
to
him.
first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Oh.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Blue
Dominant
Jays,
performance
center
for him
fielder
today,
Dalton
Boone.
Varsho.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. This splits between April and May there. Fouled off left side. Gets the call. 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
down for the bottom of the
number
6th,
35.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 35. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Ward in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That's worth the price of admission. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great grab on the dive.
No,
Not in
there.
time.
Right.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Quick toss to first. Henderson back on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. And that one
that's
upstairs, ball 1.
Oh.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch is high. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
That one missed. And a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Blue Jays.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Kazuma Okamoto. 1 for 2. And another ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Orioles trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a strike. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
1 out man at first. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's your 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Kittredge will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the
Orioles.
bullpen, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Andres Jimenez will hit next.
Frank, woo!
Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Right side. Holiday gets it to first, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fisher getting loose as well. This one in the air right field. Sanchez ranging after it. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
So up next, Kobe Mayo. Up and in, and that is ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball two. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still two challenges left for them. Man at second. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Fought off foul. Basallo over at second, one down.
That's a ball.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Okamoto should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 35 out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Yariel Rodriguez comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh!
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. He is singled and he is flied to left. That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Tyler Heineman getting ready to hit.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0. Strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No, that's high.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To the left side, but it is well foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. Ball one. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Making a move at third, coming down to pinch run for Toronto. Miles Straw getting some more speed on the bases. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Grounder might be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, Taylor Ward. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone into the flag pole. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yariel Rodriguez is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Toronto,
pitcher on now,
number
Trey
39.
Savage.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rutschman,
That's a ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, 1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One and 2 here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
This guy's a
Hot.
fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside corner, got him looking. Rutschman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 3-2 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jimenez settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Two down, nobody on. Rip, but it curls foul. Down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Orioles add one on a solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dominic Hinkle. A chance at his first save of the year. Kazuma Okamoto digs in now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Sliced hard but foul. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
That one fouled off. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that one moves his feet. The 1-2.
Oh.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly.
Back-to-back singles, really important at bat coming up now.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Okamoto, the lead runner at second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike two. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2. In there. Got it. Looking for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 aboard with 1 out. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And that one missing low. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Outside. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Holiday. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Tyler Heineman. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air to left center, Taveras. Under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.